Hello everyone, my name is Uthris, and welcome back to a new episode of Foundation. We are on the hill overlooking the little bit of a village that we've been working on the past few episodes, and today is where we expand from this lower settlement up to the upper settlement. Oh, by the way, I fixed the boats. I was placing them backwards. So, they're fixed now, so we have fish. I'm dumb. Anyways, we're going to be pausing the game and essentially pre-laying out almost this whole town up here on the hill. And we're going to see how it goes. We're going to start, I think, with some core kind of buildings in the middle here. And I kind of want to have a big tailory, or not tailor, but a big tavern. There we go. Actually, is there a better tavern eventually? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, so we'll just go off that. All right, so Monument Tavern, and I'm gonna just put it literally dead center in town, just like that. Okay, so from here, I need a stone hall or a stone extension, I suppose. That's a core building. There's also these windows. Okay, we got some nice doors, some stable attachments, some signposts, metal poles to hang signs off of. A kitchen produces meal in exchange for board and cheese. Skylights. Wow, this might be a big building. So let's get started here. We're going to start with a stone main core here. And I'm going to just go ahead and put that there. And we will start with the, I suppose, the main door attached onto it. Okay. So from this point, can go, I suppose, up, because we're gonna need a second story. Actually, that kind of looks cool for the front too. Let's change that. Let's put this as the front. You know, something a little bit more grand, I would say. I'm gonna leave a little bit room there, and then stone extension off to the side here. I'm gonna line that up as much as possible like that, and we will raise these up. Doesn't look like they get a lower window, which is a bit meh, to be honest, but you know, we're not quite there yet, so we'll see long term. Maybe I can squeeze one of these in, kind of like that, to get a lower window. Yeah. That looks fine. So maybe this is a little bit more of the food, tavern area, top floor, maybe a little bit more of the homes, or the rooms that you can rent. And we'll go, I need to make a spot for the kitchen here. So we'll go up a little bit on that side. I should probably actually center that with the rest of the building. Okay, and we need some chimneys. So this is a roof chimney, which is all fine and dandy. So we'll put like 2 of those down, but I want a proper like kitchen-like chimney here as well. That'll kind of go up the whole length of the building. Maybe more like that. I'm gonna unsnap it. It's probably going to be the best way to do this, because I got to line these up to where I can kind of cover up the windows for the most part, because I just don't want partial windows sticking out. So that's like maybe the kitchen area. Rooms up top, that's fine. Actually, there's a kitchen attachment. That's interesting. I wonder if I can use it. Say around here. Can I attach it onto this portion? Some of these trees are in the way. I kind of wish there was a way to hide trees, maybe. That might be cool if there was a way to. Okay, gonna have to come down here. No, that's not right. Ooh, that might work. If I rotate it 180 here. Do something like that. All right, a little bit of an attachment. We can make terraces. What do those look like? Where do they even go? Can I put them here? Balconies? Dang. All right, there's a lot of customization here for these buildings, for sure. Let's see if we can get that to look okay out the back porch. All right, looks like that works. Can I stick one here as well on this nice big flat wall? Looks like we can. Okay. A bridge. Okay. I think I know what this is for, in case I wanted to have a... Oh, wow. A building that goes across to like another side. Oh, that could be cool though. I'm very unsure about it though. But if I make like this really cool bridge, okay, well I need some of these upper windows though, at the very least. Going across on all of these. All right, perfect. This tavern is gonna be, I think, pretty amazing. Let's do a giant chimney. I don't know how many buildings we're gonna be able to pre-lay out, by the way, y'all. Cool, maybe some banners. Where do the banners go and how do they go on? Do they just snap onto stuff? It's like a flag. Wooden pole. Does this snap anywhere? Okay, so I can kind of get it up there. Does the flag snap onto it? It does. So let's snap 2 red flags on here. Ooh, that looks good. And maybe a metal pole. Can I get it out the center? That'll be the... There we go. Out the center, and we can do a end sign up the top. There we go. Actually, this might be better suited on the bridge thing, because I kind of just want to go all out with this huge upper city, right? So we are going to do that. So let's line this up probably here. And go to about there. Okay, so that's coming out the center. Very nice. Okay, maybe this thing's too big. Because I'm kind of zooming out and looking at how large of a platform we had to work with, and it's, to be honest, not super large. So let's see, was there a way for me to hang things at these lower knobs? Doesn't look like it. Snap this onto there. It's too high. All right, we won't do the bridge. I'm gonna abandon that idea. Just gonna go ahead and abandon that one. You know, it definitely would have been cool, but stick the staircase. I kind of wouldn't mind using this big staircase here. Maybe if I do no clip, I'll be able to go ahead, or not no clip, but free place. I can slap it in where that window is. Okay. Good. So you can get up that way, and I can put a door here. I'm just gonna free place a door. That'll probably look better. Down to the lower area. And we got stable fence, some stables, we could definitely do. So how about we do a wood extension out here to kind of represent some proper stables, or we can do it out back. Let's do it out back. That way we can kind of say, hey, yeah, park your horses out back kind of deal. We have stables for them. Okay. A little weird how this snaps on, so I'm gonna have to probably free place it first, kind of like that. And then we'll do more of them just snapped onto the side. What does this fence look like? Oh, that's quaint. Shed here. Actually, no, I don't want to cover up that window. Shed could go down here. Possibly. All these dang trees. They're in the way. They are just absolutely in the way, guys. It's hard. I know. It's probably not the best for viewing, and I apologize, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. If I spent a lot of time clearing out a lot of these trees, it would probably be better, but we're just gonna have to commit to this for now. And now stables for this side. Okay, we'll rotate the fence. Oh, to be kind of like that. Okay. And then the other stable. So kind of, you know, there's some outdoor areas and some indoor areas, I suppose. based on this, but yeah, not too bad. Why can't I? Here, I'll just get rid of it manually. Replace. There we go. All right, so that'll be like the stable area. This whole building's on backwards, isn't it? There we go. That was looking weird. We need some doors. Okay, got some doors. That'll be the start of a fairly large tavern and stables in the center of town. And then we'll go ahead, start laying out the main market, I suppose. Now, I could have two markets. I could have like a small one on this side and a small one on this side, and then just start working on a lot of the profession buildings. We could do it that way. And I might do it that way. So right across from the tavern, we're gonna go ahead and start laying out some professions here. We need a brewery. Makes sense to have the tavern and brewery kind of connected, though, if you think about it. Let's see where there's the entrance. Actually, no, it's a double entrance. Can I just like... kind of wish I could just merge these two buildings in like that. Because there's still an entryway on that side. But you guys will yell at me because I'm blocking the green arrows. So I might be able to do something a little bit more like that. That way this side has a little bit more of an access. I don't know if it will count or not. I hope it does. It may. If not, we can move. We can move the brewery, but I kind of want the brewery to be attached. What else we got? We got Hot Farm, Hunter's Lodge. Okay, those are all new. Glass Melter. You know what? Tavern makes me think, you know, place to go after a hard day at work. So let's do Blacksmith across from the tavern. Just which way do I want to spin this? Probably like so. Okay, so blacksmith. We need an iron smelter. As well. For this thing to look nice. There's the iron smelter. Okay. And these are going to have a dramatic decrease to homes, which is fine, I think. We wouldn't mind. Okay, so from there, maybe a weaponsmith addition to the blacksmith would make the most sense. Right? If I just kind of squeeze these two buildings together. If I can. I have a feeling I can't squeeze those ones together, but I could probably squeeze it right on to the end here of the smeltery. Okay. That should work for the most part. Okay. got that. This kind of leaves open a bit of a square, and we might be able to get away with some sort of warehouse in the middle. If only. Actually, we might be able to just by doing this. There we go. I don't think that's going to block anything. It should suffice. So that's a huge workspace right there, which will hopefully have a lot of our iron, a lot of our, weaponry, tools, and things like that made here. So that's pretty cool. So now we move on. Kind of want a bakery. We're probably going to need 2 bakeries up here. Eventually. Man, these are really decreasing the land value. It's kind of problematic. We'll see. Maybe the church or something will increase it enough to where some people will move in. That would be for sure ideal. So there's a goldsmith. This is a new structure that we unlocked. We don't have any gold, but I do want to go ahead and construct the structure. See, I could have just thrown this in here too, but that would have been too busy looking. We'll maybe move the goldsmith somewhere else. Let's do cheesemaker and baker near each other. We could do that. I think. So we'll do cheesemaker here. Kind of want to leave like this like roadway between these professions. Okay, and bakery. Be more on the tavern side. It should be good. The tavern's a huge building. It's dwarfing everything. Tailor's workshop. I wonder if I can throw that. Let's do weavers first. Weaver hut. I think if I angle this right, should be able to do something like that. And then we can do the tailor's, actual tailor's workshop. Kind of catty-cornered to it. And based on everything in the other town, we might need 2 tailors. Just to get enough clothing for everyone. Especially if this ends up kind of exploding in terms of population. So I'm gonna try for that. Let's try and align the roof in a good way though. Make it look like one big building. Let's do something like this instead. There we go. Because I need to make sure there's enough room for them to get in. I think it does provide just enough room. This building, though, may need to come out a little bit more. I don't know where the door is at the moment. There it is. Okay, so it's visible now. Yeah, something like that would be better, just for functionality reasons. It's gonna have a little bit of a weird corner, but we might be able to fix that with like a tower or something pretty cool. Okay, next We need a coal hut, I suppose. No. No coal hut. Coal hut might be out of town. What other industries we need? We need sawmill. For sure. Around here. Oh no, it doesn't make sense to have a sawmill in town. Warehouse, stonemason's hut? No. Forester, granary. Lumber camp, cheesemaker, dairy farm, weaver's hut, sheep farm, blacksmith, hunters. There's like the jeweler's workshop and the goldsmith. Those are kind of big ticket items. Maybe just having a well out here in this area would be good. It's kind of like a big crafting district in a way. So we can put a well there. And stonemason's hut might be okay. We may need 2 of them. So we'll grab this. Because polished stone is going to be heavily needed for like bigger stone buildings like churches and things. So, ooh, a cooper. Maybe a cooperage is first. This is for like getting barrels and stuff, I think, for our ale making kind of portion. Well, maybe if that's the case, then putting it over here may help flesh out the back end of the tavern area. Okay. I'm like overly pre-planning all of this. Like, look at all these buildings, guys. This is a lot of stuff. But I wanna get into like the nitty-gritty kind of layout to see if this can actually make sense. We'll go back to stonemason's hut to kind of cap this off then. Okay, I need this to be about a width of a person, just to make sure they can get through. And then stonemason's hut again. To do that. Okay, so that's like the huge crafting district area. That should work. Should work, you know. You just kind of never know. Granary. Granary's probably going to be required in multiple locations here. So I'm going to put a granary right by the tavern. And we'll also put another one behind it. Actually, no. Put it maybe back here. Okay. So we got some granaries. This whole thing, like, I've already spent 30 minutes laying this out. You know what? Let's just make this a longer episode. We're gonna make this a longer episode for everyone because I want to cover all my bases for the most part. So glass smelter, jewelry, and gold. These are all luxury type items. And I have a feeling it might be best to stick them over here. On the other side of the blacksmith. So we'll do gold smelter. Okay. Jewelry workshop. Kind of next to it here. And then glass smelter just on the other side. Okay, so that covers a lot, if not all, the crafting outside of coal, which coal we might just stick down here and ship coal up. We're going to be growing hops down here in this area, and probably another wheat farm. Maybe another wheat farm, if needed, down here in this village. Ooh, okay, this is... How are we going to supply everything up here with what they need? Produces barrel. Brewery produces beer with wheat, hop, and water. Hop farm. I don't know what requires barrels. Very unsure. Small stone wall church. We need a bigger church. Is what we need. We need like a proper church for this town or city. I don't want to do the rustic one. So we might do a bit of an addition here to our rustic church. Marble female statue. Does this give splendor? It does, but it requires marble. We don't have any marble. Maybe just straight up a new rustic church. Like maybe over here on this side. Let's do that. Make sure they're aligned in the same direction, and in fact all of our churches we're gonna have to make sure they're aligned in the same direction, because I believe that's a thing churches do, is they all face a certain way. So we'll do something like that, and then stone extension kind of just there. See if we can't get a... Maybe if I move this, make it taller first. There we go. Get a bit of a better, kind of classic church design here. We're gonna have a side doorway. Fine. And then we got I really think that's it when it comes to towers. I don't want any more. I'm gonna do a couple like wooden extensions out here for like altar space or something. Cathedrals are usually the one that does this kind of thing. These extra side cubbies, but I'm just gonna be doing that with this anyways. Come on, get up there. There we go. Rotate the right direction. We can add a cross, I think. Come on. Can I not? Thought I can. Oh, gotta turn on snap. Alright, cross there, cross here, and there. Alright, this is gonna give us 16 extra splendor towards our clergy, which is what we need to unlock the church. Trade bonus. Okay, and all that good stuff. So in the meantime, while they're building that, we have laid out a large portion of our city when it comes to kind of the central layout here. I hope you guys are happy with it. This episode ran on a little long, but you know, I think it's worth it. Next episode, we'll continue laying out the whole city, making sure it all jives and makes sense. We'll probably do the Lord's Manor, I believe, unless there's a better one. Doesn't look like it. So there's a stone Lord's Manor that we'll build up here. And then we also need to think about, doesn't look like there's like a castle, which is kind of surprising. But that's what this little bit's gonna be, is like the big fort. So we'll get there. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying the episode, feel free to subscribe for more creative goodness such as this. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below, and we'll see you all in the next video.